Hey guys, so this is another one in my self-defense series. This one is family safe program, to have a plan and how to keep your family safe in a case of emergency. As the saying goes, it's better to know about this stuff and never have to use it rather than having to use this but not know about it. Okay, so discover a proven and tested program to teach your kids how to identify predators, bullies, and find safety in any situation without scaring them. Now, this is regarding children's safety. This has become more. Well, it's always important, but it's become more important because of the increase. We're seeing an increase and uncovering of knowledge about pedophiles and children missing in huge numbers. So this system will give you the exact techniques you can use to teach your loved ones exactly what to do in a moment of crisis, so you can rest easy every night. At the moment it's only $14 US. Have you ever felt anxiety around how your children would respond in a moment of crisis? Wanted to have real life conversations with them around violence but didn't want to scare them? Experienced another sleepless night with another tragedy and school shooting, never known if your child could be next? Dropped your kids off and said a prayer for their own personal safety? Now, I taught this to my own son when he was young. If you answered yes to any of the above, keep reading. The truth is, 85% of people who commit crimes on children are familiar to them. That means it's possible someone in their current circle. So most people who commit these crimes are known to the children. But there's also the over and above ones where they just disappear. This isn't about teaching your child to beat up adult. Trust me, anyone saying that they can teach that is full of it, due to the simple nature of an adult's developed strength and power. Because you often see, especially in martial arts, teaching a kid how to defend against a full-grown adult. However, with a family safe system, your child will know exactly how to identify who or what may be a threat and know the simple, effective ways to leave threatening and escalating situations and get to safety. Empower your children to know exactly how and when to identify breaches of trust and safety. By Damien Ross, founder of the Self-Defense Company, the Family Safe Defense Starter Program. Let's face it, the world we live in right now is as dangerous as ever. As a father, I know firsthand the importance of teaching my children practical skills and action steps they can take in a moment of crisis. Most parents and school teachers teach children about stranger safety, yet it's extremely limited and leaves out the most vital, important signs every child needs to know. Me being the consummate wise ass we're all experienced threats in our youth. I remember once when I was in the 4th grade and a car full of adults pulled up next to me and my friends, asking us if we needed a ride. Me, being the consummate wise ass, ended up yelling out, "Frick no," and we all ran to school. Yet when I came home, I didn't tell my parents, because I was scared of getting in trouble for swearing an adult. And that's why it's important for us as adults to open up the communication about the dangers of the real world. Because our kids will be exposed to it in other people's homes, schools, and their daily life. Violence is here to stay, and it's the fabric of the world we live in, whether we choose to accept it or not. Here's exactly what you'll get inside the Family Safe Self-Defense. Damien designed the system to give you everything your child needs that can't be found anywhere else, while keeping it incredibly safe and fun to learn and teach, including 6 essential rules for your kids to follow to avoid familiar sexual predators, the skills to identify and avoid potentially dangerous situations and people, how to escape bullies swiftly and easily without panicking, a plan to escape a home invasion to teach your family, a plan of action if you're ever separated in public so everyone remains calm. Skills to escape from larger adult attackers your children can learn easily. A protocol for locating safe, trusting strangers. A way to communicate with your children about the realities of violence without alarming them. So, it all really comes down to what you know, there's some testimonials there. $14 to keep your family safe seems like a good investment to me. That's you know, it's a couple of coffees, so instead of having a cup of coffees, get something to keep your family safe. There's all about Damien Ross. For my dealings with him, he's awesome, and his company is fantastic. You know, I've emailed them and needed some support on occasions, and they usually get back to me. If I have any questions, they usually get back to me, you know, pretty much immediately. Definitely within not 24 hours, I would say 8 hours. That's day or night. That's been my experience. Okay, don't wait until it's too late to protect yourself and the loved one. Hey, yourself and the loved ones. It says 19 there, but 14 up here, so don't know what's going on there. And the good thing is you can download this too. You know, I'll leave the link. I'll leave the link in the description, and it's well worth it. I did it myself. You know, you teach your kids common sense things that they can do, Damien actually teaches this, goes around schools teaching people in schools too. I've seen that. So there you go. So you got to ask yourself, you know, little tiny investment, and to keep your children safe. You know, you got to ask yourself, is it worth it? I certainly thought it was worth it.